Hello guys, MXForos here. So last night we had another round for the Monster Energy Supercross season, only two more to go. The afternoon started with Justin Cooper and Craig winning those two heat races, 1 and 2. And then on the 450s, heat 1 and heat 2 was won for Ken Roczen and Benny Bloss. Ken Roczen was riding really well. Benny Bloss was fast during all the afternoon, the qualifyings and everything, and it did translate that to the heat race, and he won his first race on a Monster Energy Supercross. It is always good to see different people on the top spots and to bring some more fun to the game. During the main events, on the 250s, Ferrandis got the all shot, but he was struggling a little bit with two tighter corners to the left, because the corners didn't have any support and they were super slippery. So those two were two very technical corners, and only the guys that were managing it really well had the upper hand above the others. And in that case, at least in the beginning, Dylan Ferrandis was not dealing with them really well. And behind him was Craig, and then Faulkner. Meanwhile, on the first laps, Craig, he lost the front end and he fell, and then Faulkner overtook him and went after Dylan Ferrandis. Somewhere in the middle of the race, Faulkner caught Dylan Ferrandis. They were really close for one lap on a corner, of course. Faulkner took a chance and he crossed in front of Ferrandis. Of course, they are fighting for the championship, and they both want the points. And of course, Dylan Ferrandis always do that, those kind of things, because he wants the championship as well. And of course, Faulkner is going to do it as well. In this case, Dylan Ferrandis didn't fail, but he lost 5 seconds. Which he tried to recover, and back like near to the end he was 1 second something, because when he got taken out from Faulkner to the outside of the track, he was 5 seconds behind, and then he managed to the end of the race to cut that to 1 second, but wasn't enough to catch Faulkner. Jet Lawrence, he started in 11th place. And then he fought to the top places. Mosiman was in 3rd, McAdoo in 4th. Lawrence managed to get the 5th place, but yesterday Lawrence had a really high pace. He was riding really well, he was really confident, and he overtook McAdoo and Mosiman to finish 3rd. Was his personal best finish as well, ending then the 250 main event with Faulkner now only 7 points behind Dylan Ferrandis. Dylan Ferrandis in 2nd, Jet Lawrence in 3rd, Mosiman in 4th, and McAdoo in 5th. On the 450 main event, Anderson got the all shot, followed by Cooper Webb and then Ken Roczen. Just like on the 2nd turn or 3rd, Justin Anderson had a crash and got passed by Cooper Webb and Ken Roczen. Eli Tomac didn't have such as a great start. He was in 7th on the start. Ken Roczen, meanwhile, on the 2nd or 3rd lap, he overtook Cooper Webb. And against all odds and what everybody thought, he was even diagnosed with shingles. So against all odds, he overtook Webb, and I thought they was losing some pace as well in the middle of the race, which he didn't. He was riding really well on those two tight corners with no support, that the floor was really slippery. He was managing those turns really well. Cooper Webb tried to stay with Ken Roczen. He was fighting to be near to him. Ken Roczen didn't get that much of a distance, but was enough to get 5 seconds, which is a comfortable distance to manage the race. And Ken Roczen was riding really good. Like I was surprised yesterday watching the race and seeing how he was fighting, and because we have seen him race on those last races, and I was expecting him to fade out a little bit in the middle of a race, but he didn't, and he won the race. Tomac, he started in 7th, like I said. He recovered some places. He was in 3rd. For 1 or 2 laps, he got the fastest lap, but like he said on the post-race interview, he was not fast enough and wasn't worth the risk of losing more points, because he is ahead of Ken Roczen and Cooper Webb. And he doesn't need to risk it all. Malcolm, yesterday, he rode really well. He was for a long time in 4th place on those whoops. Everybody knows and everybody has seen that he is really strong, and they had a big set of whoops there, so he was riding in 4th for a long time. But again, another guy that has been riding really well, Osborne, got the 4th place, and Malcolm stood in 5th. And he finished in 5th place, and Osborne in 4th as well. Another great finish for Osborne. Anderson, for the other hand, in the middle of the race, he had another crash. He didn't finish the race because of that crash. It wasn't worth it. And on that case, another guy that had a bad race again, Justin Barcia, he finished in 10th. And he got the 4th place on the championship, just because Anderson didn't finish the race. That was it. Ken Roczen won the race. Cooper Webb was in 2nd. Eli Tomac in 3rd. Osborne, another amazing race, in 4th, and then Malcolm Stewart in 5th. And that was the 450 race. Yesterday, Wednesday, we have another race again, and then Sunday is going to be the last race. And that was it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next Wednesday. Thank you, guys.